Well, we're finishing our very first week together reading through the Bible verse by verse. I again pray that you're seeing that this is a very, very achievable goal. My thought today comes from our New Testament reading, a little bit from yesterday and most of it from today. I want you to notice the difference between religious teaching and truth. And this is something you and I have to learn to deal with in life. How many times did Jesus say, "You have heard it said"? He says it in chapter 5, verse 21, 27, 31, 33, 38, and 43. How many times? He says, 6 different times he said, "You have heard it said." He said, "This is what you have been taught." He said, "But it's not right." Now, you need to understand in life that just because you've heard somebody say something about God or say something about the Bible does not mean that that's what the Bible teaches. You have to learn to go back and understand what God says. So Jesus goes through 6 things. He said, "You have heard it said." He talks about murder. He talks about adultery. He talks about divorce. He talks about oaths. He talks about vengeance. He's talking about loving your enemies and how you treat your enemies. He talks about some very relative things that were part of their practical religious teaching, but it's not what God said. You see, religious teaching always focuses on an action. Truth always focuses on the heart. You go through each one of these subjects and you notice that what Jesus was interested in is getting down to truth of the heart. What's going on inside you? You see, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you'll fix the heart, the actions will be right. Too often, you and I have been taught to do right things, but it doesn't come from the inside. We're just putting on a facade from the outside. Everything about Christianity should be things that come out of who you are. This is why you often hear me say, don't put on a mask, don't try to put on a performance, don't brand yourself. Be who you are while God changes you. If you'll be real with yourself and not try to create the illusion of perfection about yourself, if you just be who you are, be real, you'll find that God will help you progress and change. And the changes that flow out of your heart are the permanent changes of life.